Have you ever wondered what questions you should ask when you're interviewing a financial advisor? Maybe you've been doing it on your own for a while and you've decided that, you know what? If something happened to me, my partner wouldn't know what to do. Or maybe you just want to have some second opinions, somebody to bounce ideas with, but you know that you're going to interview now financial advisors. What do you ask them? Well, one of the questions that you would want to ask them, whether or not they're a fiduciary. What this means is that they're going to act in your best interest. They're not going to just sell you some products so they make a good commission, but they are not necessarily acting in your best interest. Now, the problem with asking that question, of course, will be they probably would say yes, even if they don't mean it. So you have to go way beyond just asking them that. Ask them how they're paid. What does that fee that you're going to pay, what does that include? How often will they communicate with you? Will it include a financial plan? You know, when you start thinking about what a financial advisor can do, and for the longest time, maybe you've been doing this on your own because all you've been doing was thinking about buying and selling mutual funds and stocks and exchange traded funds. And now you have to start really doing some planning when it comes to taxes, your estate, and everything else. So find out what that financial advisor actually is going to include for the fees that you pay. But then, is that financial advisor qualified to actually give you proper advice? What is their credentials? Are they a CFP or a CFA? Those are the two most popular credentials that financial advisors can have. There are others, but those are the two top ones that come to mind, one for the planning and one for the investments. And can your financial advisor and or team that you would be working with accommodate all the services that you require? How long have they been in business? How many clients do they have? What would really be the benefit of working with a financial advisor? What does that mean to the bottom line? Now, there's been studies done where you can earn more than 3% a year having a financial advisor. And one of the reasons for this is because markets go up and markets go down. But the fact is, when markets go down, you need us more than ever. When markets go up, that's an easy thing to deal with. The whole thing is that a financial advisor literally will help you to stay the course. Because if they came out with a plan, that plan is still going to be in place, whether the markets went up or down. But if you're the emotional kind and you want to get out of the market just because it's down, instead of finding some more money and buying when it's low so you can get the fire sale prices, well, that's where a good financial advisor really earns their keep. So you need to have that plan. But also, how many years will it take to kind of get you, I'll say, on the road to where you need to be? And what I mean by that is, if you come in and you're older and you have a very short time horizon, you know, a financial advisor can't work miracles, but what is the risk they're going to take? Do they actually have some kind of an investment philosophy for you? Will they even ask you the questions they need to ask you to find out what you feel would be your high risk tolerance or your low risk tolerance? Because if you can't sleep at night, even if you're in a medium high investment, that's not going to do you any good, but it also won't help you to achieve your plan very quickly. You don't want a get rich quick scheme. A good financial advisor will be middle of the road in helping you do the slow and steady because slow and steady normally wins the race. You can get a good year where markets are really high, and then all of a sudden you think, wow, this advisor is a genius. But when the market's correct and your portfolio goes down with it big time, you won't feel like they're such a genius. So even though you might not be taking all the highs, as long as you're not getting all the lows, it's much easier to recover from. And what style that investment advisor is offering? For example, are they offering just anything that's low cost, or things that actually will mean something to you, such as investments that pay dividends and or interest? Because do you realize that if you look back over 100 years, most of your return is going to come from actual dividends? And you're thinking, well, I never thought about that because, I like the growth. That's good. But when you top that up with the icing of having dividends, when you're in a down market, your portfolio will actually recover quicker because those dividends are now buying your units at a lower cost. And that means you're starting to go up much quicker. So find out what your advisor is really offering you. And maybe you want to get a few referrals in the category that you're in, whether it's your age, the amount of money, but people that are like-minded like you. This is very important so that you can have that comfort level, because you want to know that clients are with this advisor for a long period of time and not they're here this year, but maybe next year they're moving on to something else because the advisor is not communicating or not providing the services and or returns that you need and are looking for. So a good financial advisor has no problem giving you all the information you need, how many clients they have, the type of clients they have, how they're paid, how you're going to pay, because there are different options, and some advisors will give you those options, and others could be just a fee only, some could be just a commission only, but then you'll get some advisors that will give you what is in your best interest, whether it's fees or commission. But having a good advisor, you have to do your homework, because there's a lot of advisors and some are better suited to you than others. And you want to find out what that is. I'm Linda Levesque with Levesque Wealth Planning. And if you want to call and get a second opinion on your portfolio, you can give us a call and reach out to us at Levesque Wealth Planning. Until next time, we'll see you soon.